Hello everybody, as I'm sure you may or may not have heard, Matt Barzal has signed an 8-year extension with the New York Islanders. Now before we start, please make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Now let's talk about the extension. And Matt has been locked up, of course, for the foreseeable future and then some. What exactly are my thoughts on this? One, this is a check mark because they lock up one of their best, if not their best offensive player for his prime. You're not getting him on the back end of his career. By the time this deal is over, maybe he's hitting the back end of his career. I hope not, but you know that you're getting hypothetically the best years you can get out of, again, possibly your best offensive player. And yes, I will say that he has been the top point producer or tied for the top point producer for this team in the past 5 seasons and had that crazy rookie season where he averaged over a point per game with 85 points in 82 games played. Also, on top of that, you know that the Islanders don't have a lot of prospects, so they want to keep the guys that they have that are very talented. So you also had to figure that they would try to do anything they could to keep him. And I would have to say, while this is a long-term deal worth quite a bit of money, you knew that if you lost him, that you would probably be losing him as an RFA, because teams probably would be willing to give up those picks in order to get him. Would it be nice to get those picks? Yes. Do I know exactly where his career is headed? Absolutely not. And I know that this was his lowest goal scoring season in a full season in his career with 15 goals, but he still had 59 points in 73 games played. He's a very fast player. He's a player that generates chances, and all around I do think makes his team better. Will there be some problems? Yes. I was reading something today from one of the advanced hockey, Instagram pages, and I trust them, and they were talking about how coaching has really held back Barzal in New York. I would see that to the extent that you look at some of the guys he plays with and you think, yeah, if he was on a different team with much better offensive players, holy cow, you would probably see him getting 80-plus point seasons on a regular basis. Will he ever get back to that? It really just depends on where things are going for the team. I really don't know how they're going to do these lines and how they're going to throw them out there. Lambert, whatever you want to say his name is. I think it's Lambert, but I always want to say Lambert because I think the Quebec thing. But anyway, that could be a big factor in this. All in all, though, I will say, what exactly were they going to do? You have this brand new stadium, practically brand new stadium. You're the second tier team in your city. I hate to say it, but that's just how it is with the Rangers being Original Six franchise. And you don't have the most exciting of rosters. What do? You get your key player, your star player, to sign that extension so that way you can put butts in the seats and that way you can get people to buy the jerseys. Now you do have revenue sharing, but in general you want those Barzal jerseys out there. You want them out for the kids to see. You want them out there for the fans in general to say, you know what, I'm not a big fan of hockey, but I'm getting into hockey, so I want to be an Islanders fan because this guy is a fun player. Will the deal be an overpay? Time will tell, but again, with the rising cap, maybe that's not as big of an issue. But I want to hear your thoughts on the extension. Let me know down below in the comments. Also, please make sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you're new. Everybody stay safe, have a great night, and you go have hockey all right. Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.